Hello YouTube, this is Cormer22 here. Welcome back to another single ship discussion for Star Wars X-Wing miniatures. In this series we take a look at single ship builds and discuss their competitive viability in the Star Wars X-Wing miniatures game. Today we're going back to Rebel Alliance and we're looking at a ship that I encountered in my first tournament that utterly destroyed me. Like literally 5 turns in and I was done. We are looking at another B-Wing. This time we're looking at the pilot being Nera Dantels of Dagger Squadron. You can see we got a alternate paint job for her B-wing. This is a Dagger Squadron B-wing. She's also one of the first to test fly a B-wing, I believe, along with pilots like Ten Nub and Kaon Farlander. And I think Ibtizan was up there too. Anyway, but yeah, so the B-wing. I went over this before. It was meant to replace the aging Y-wing. It was made by Slaning Corporal and designed by Admiral Akbar. It sported 3 blaster cannons on each wing, proton torpedo launchers along the fuselage, and a chin-mounted auto blaster / ion turret underneath the chin of the ship. It also had the cockpit had a gyro stabilization function where, as long as the ship would rotate around the cockpit and the pilot remained stationary. A bit confusing at first, but veteran pilots eventually got used to it. It was also slow. It was a slow ship, but it was highly maneuverable. It was way more maneuverable than the Y-wing, so it could turn away on a dime very easily. And it had lots of heavy weapons. It was basically it was the Y-wing's answer as a heaviest. It was actually the Rebel Alliance's answer to a much needed heavy assault ship because bombing runs only went so far. Enough of the ship though. Let's look at the pilot we have here. The pilot we have in question today is Nera Dantels of Dagger Squadron. Coming in at a pilot skill of 5, she flies the Slaning Corporal B-Wing E1 Heavy Assault Fighter for the Rebel Alliance. She comes in with the standard attack stats of a B-Wing, attack value of 3, agility value of 1, hull value of 3, and a shield value of 5. Her action bar consists of the focus, target lock, and barrel roll actions. She costs 26 squadron points to field. And her upgrade bar consists of an elite pilot talent upgrade, assistance upgrade, a cannon upgrade, and 2 warheads. Her ability states, you can perform warhead secondary weapon attacks against enemy ships outside your firing arc. So Nera Dantel treats all of her warheads like they were turrets. You can attack outside your firing arc. So basically that means they come out of her torpedo slot and then just zip around her ship and go phew right at the guy before they even know it hit them. So that means the guy could be behind you. She could fire a torpedo and it'll just circle around and hit him right before they figured out what was happening. This makes her very deadly at close range, especially with the weapons I've got going on for her. So I've heavily tricked out Dantels' B-Wing, starting with her modification, which is a B-Wing E2, coming at a cost of 1. It's a B-Wing only modification. It states your upgrade bar gains the crew upgrade icon. So that means you're now able to take a secondary pilot into your B-Wing. And for this one, I've chosen to put in, a recon specialist. Coming in at a cost of 3, the recon specialist states, when you perform a focus action, assign 1 additional focus token to your ship. So that means when you take your focus action, you get 2 focus. You get 2 focus instead of 1. This helps with her build immensely, as you'll see in a minute. Her elite pilot talent is Deadeye, which states you may treat the attack target lock header as attack focus. When an attack instructs you to spend a target lock, you may instead spend a focus token. So coming at a cost of 1, Deadeye allows you to substitute your target lock for focuses whenever you're attacking with a secondary weapon, be it a torpedo or a missile. And the torpedoes we have going for her fit well with what we've got going for her. We have advanced proton torpedoes going for her. Coming in at a cost of 6, an attack value of 5, and a range value of 1, it states spend your target lock and discard this card to perform this attack. You may change up to 3 of your blank results to focus results. So that means your recon specialist lets you take 2 focus actions. Deadeye lets you spend 1 of them for your target lock. Attack with your torpedoes. Change 3 of your blanks to focuses. You spend your second focus on the recon specialist. You change all your results to hits. 5 shots right off the board. 5 shots guaranteed right along the board. Basically means that your torpedoes are going to at least deal major damage, if not one-shot your target. Normally, before this card came out, you would have to take 2 advanced torpedoes, which would bring the cost up to 12. So yeah, it was pretty pricey, but thanks to the extra munitions here, that comes at the cost of 2, it lowers the cost of warheads and secondaries immensely. It states, when you equip this card, place 1 ordnance token on each of your equipped warhead, missile, and bomb upgrade cards. When you are instructed to discard an upgrade card, you may instead discard 1 ordnance token. So, at pretty much like pretty much a third of the cost of an advanced torpedo, you get two advanced proton torpedoes, which is great because now you have those. You can field those extra 4 points to another upgrade or to another ship, and so on and so forth. Just in case, one major downfall that the B-wing has is it has a lot of red maneuvers. Its hard turn 1s are reds, its straight ahead 4 is a red, its soft 3s are a red, as well as, and it also has a K turn 2, which is honestly the slowest K turn I've ever seen. But regardless, the B-wing has only 4 green maneuvers, I think maybe a couple more white maneuvers, and its dial has like lots of red maneuvers. So just in case you need to make a hard turn or a soft 3 or whatever, we've gone with an advanced sensors for system upgrade. And coming in at a cost of 3, it states, immediately before you reveal your maneuver dial, you may perform 1 free action. It's the focus. If you use this ability, you must skip your perform action step during this round. So advanced sensors let you take an action before you move, but you will not be able to take an action afterwards. So just in case you need to, like, say, do a hard 1 or a straight 4 or a soft 3, then you can do your advanced sensors to take your double focus action, then move. That way you'll get stressed, but you'll still have your 2 focuses to use your advanced torpedoes with. And granted, you're going to be speeding around a lot because advanced torpedoes require you to be at range 1 in order to use them. But since Nera Dantels can fire torpedoes outside of her firing arc, you have a full 360. You have a full 360 circle around you in order to take advantage of. Alternatively, what you could do is you could replace Recon Specialist with Nia Nub and replace Deadeye with Push the Limit. What that would entail is your Push the Limit will let you take a focus and a target lock, respectively. That way you can spend your target lock with your torpedoes and then your focus afterwards. Keep your advanced sensors, just in case you need to make a red maneuver. But with Nia Nub, it turns all of your speed, your straight ahead maneuvers to green maneuvers. That means your speed 4 red your speed 4 red becomes a speed 4 green, and your speed 3 white becomes a speed 3 green. So that means you have a lot more green maneuvers to go with. Helps you get rid of that stress a lot easier. And yeah, it's a good alternate build just in case. But this is the build I have decided to field, and it has served me well in the past. It also, like I said, it also completely destroyed me in 5 turns. But yeah, this is how I would field Nera Dantels. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Any sort of criticism is greatly appreciated. If you want, you can use this build for any competitive or casual play, or you can tweak it or revamp it to your own specifications. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Corbin22, signing off.